from another Turkish player. Interesting. So now we got the 3-minute game, a little bit faster. Let's see what my opponent's got in mind. Is he gonna continue the theme match with bishop b5? He knows what's coming. Nah, he's not. That's really boring. Okay, we're gonna play my main stuff. I didn't play most of at least all of my main openings in the preliminaries of the Invitational, so I gotta use these ideas somewhere, right? So we got ourselves a normal Sveshnikov. Yeah, pretty solid for white. And in practice, it's pretty dryish, but obviously, hoping I can somehow beat this guy. This often happens with these lines that have been analyzed so much that after a while you come up with a bunch of ways to make a draw, and the intrigue sort of goes away. And g3 is an interesting move. Usually you would want to go bishop g5. Then I'm walking into h4, but yeah, so I can go bishop h6. Okay, a5, that's the typical way, gaining some space and also preparing knight e7 not to run into knight. Yeah, so now I'm just going to take this. And now I've got good control over the d5 square. I've got b4 coming at some point. So really the only small issue that I have is that d6 is a little bit weak, but usually that can be dealt with. I don't know about h6. That's probably showing a complete lack of understanding, seeing as I'm somewhat weakening the f5 square, since that cannot not be challenged by g6 so easily. Okay, let me try and make up for it by showing what I hope is more understanding. Bringing the knight around to f6, which is hopefully a better square, and anticipating that he was going to go f4, obviously. Oh, this is not a good move. Positionally speaking, that looks really ugly. It's taking away the pressure on d5, and he's also giving me a passer. I don't know about e4. I could also go ef4 and it would have been better, but I felt like trying to complicate the game a bit more. Or yeah, right as I'm saying that, I'm transferring into a better endgame. So just goes to show once again, never believe what I say. It's all nonsense. Okay, rook b2. His second rank feels quite weak now. Rook a8. What am I doing? He's playing way too casually. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I can go knight e4, rook c3, and then rook d3, and I'll have an extra pawn in the rook ending, but I don't want to do that. I want to go for this instead. Yeah, now I don't have an extra pawn, but at the very least, I'm hoping that my knight is going to be better than his bishop. I gotta speed up. Could have been a nice positional game. And now it could end up just being an ugly fighting game instead. Such a shame, huh? But yeah, his dark squares are a bit weak. And 93, rook c3, there's knight d1, I'm winning a pawn. Not necessarily the game still, but chances are increasing, of course. h4, I'm gonna go knight e4. King f4, and his king is a bit out of play. This one I just take. Now 2 pawns up and a couple of the way. Yeah, whatever, king e3, or yeah, just king e5, and I'll push the other pawn. And my opponent is running out of both time and position, as it usually happens. But nevertheless, not a bad game. He certainly